From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Professor Avalos.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate.
Just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, Andrew Abbott.
Well, he tried to make it through the fifth inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
And stepping in is the speedy Buck O'Neil. And the pitch. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
This is Bryson's stop. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. And it's even up. Back to the mound. Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next up for the A's, Tony Gwynn. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. On the ground right side, and he can't come up with it. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. The tag, and he's out. But a run does score on the error.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Swing and a line base hit out of the center field. Siri fires it to the plate, but it's a fly. And they lead by 2.
This makes himself an RBI. First fastball, great spot to stand, and he squared it up nicely.
Runner on at first, one gone. Out the left fielder, DJ Frito, Avalos. Goes to second for 1. Return the run to first, and that'll do it. 2 runs more than jump ahead onto the top of the first. It's the A's 2, and the Mariners come to the bat. Back at T-Mobile Park, and pitching this one for Oakland, Hilton Smith. What do you have on here?
Well, what quickly stands out to me this guy is that he comes in with a 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio all season, so you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners. That's critical in winning games, especially when teams are depending on swinging the home run to win the ball games.
Professor Avalos stands in now and watches strike 1. Trying to hold up on the 0-2, now low down the third, and he went around. Rules swing. Swings and misses, hits the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the leader. Number 40 getting a ready hit. The middle, Lindor. On the run, sends it over to first. 2-2 down. And now we check the Mariners lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're the first and foremost, but the way that they manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else keep that header off balance. Clearly, he pulled the location. Yesterday. In there, first strike one. Smith wheels and deals. Good job to fight down. The punch out there. Down on strikes. And the Mariners pick up the run. This is solo homer. The A's 2. Back in Seattle. Now here is Gabriel Moreno. Why to kick the pitch? In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's one away. Striding to the way out for Oakland, Ken Griffey Jr. That's that 6 months lucky in context. The leading average is usually low 400s. Right field, down the line, and that one slices back. One down base is empty. Swing popped up. Crawford calls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base empty. Digging in for Oakland, on Grizz. Swing line drive, base hit out of center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. No, waiting around right there. He's ready to swing on the first pitch. Everything was on time. Absolutely, that swing. I think he can get the barrel on and line in the center for the knob. Almost feels good. Swing and popped up. Crawford. That's this one. No trouble here. Puts away the and the A's strand one. Back to the ballpark. Now the rookie second baseman. Zach Hill. Outside. Pulls out one foul. And 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Smith comes to the plate. Now rolled all the way to the wall. Throw in the second. And the time runs at second base with a double. He's absolutely perfect. That line and nice job standing in the mechanics. Jake Burger will go next. And the first pitch is ball 1. On the inside corner. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and accurate balls and strikes. Yeah, he's one of those guys who just keeps the game moving. Nothing what he needs about the strike zone simply as a result. He's appreciated by both sides. And he got around one back the middle. Stop to first in time. What about some no-goes? Like, you can't call him on fire or lose the way you do in Little League. They've been on their days to learn quickly, and you learn his name, and that's just being a professional player, and even a major league player. This is the lead side. You know, this guy's got to speed, and he's a guy that there's not a lot. If he can get on, it's getting him one thing he's got to think about.
Smith kicks it to the delivers. And just misses to tap it out. Runner third. 2 away. Swinging. Huge strikeout there. The one hit is all they get. And now to the top of the third. It's the A's 2 and the Mariners 1. And we'll head back. Looking now. And first offering gets fell off. And then this is off the outside edge.
Looks like somebody missed the swing sign. The first pitch is taken for a ball all game long.
Smoke to the left. Looks like he takes a turn. He's beating for second. And he's got a second of the game.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot. You can get off the bat like that. You're taking a double at the very least. Great swing on it, man. He was
Runner third. And he gets out on the right side. Over to first. And away to the top of the third.
good fade and sneaking action of that changeup. Got that real low.
Tony Quinn up next for the A's. Over for one. He grounded out at first last time. Now a blooper back behind George. A's hit a run to score.
Well done. Drives in and on. Most out there. The important part was that he found a way to stay with the baseball and just drop it in the center field.
One on first. And now it's Frankie Lindor. The switch hitter batting right. Roll to short. Possible 2-ball. Crawford tossed the second. And they've now tied it 2 already. He's one in the third. But the RBI single pushes across the run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park as we go to the last of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate. J.P. Crawford. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now on the run. Here's Dolph. He's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck it out. Oh, it's a straight changeup. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Professor Avalos. In the air, right field, Quinn. Gliding to his left. Pulls it in out of the run. And they're 2 down.
Really cut out the edges a little bit. Couldn't quite clear him well enough to really drive it.
Foul ball. 2 outs. Here's a strike. Field to Hilton. Strike 3 out of the back door for a great ball. Mariners goes down by there and remains a 3-1 ball game. Well, back now to be Tate Friedel. Abbott back to work. That's outside.
You know, these A's do a good job of putting them all into play, and that makes these things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the time actually swung and missed pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact at nearly 100% of their swings.
He don't even retired at 4. Hard hit down the line and left. That's down 1 off the wall. Now turns to second. And he stays in the lead. That's a offering is fouled off. That helped him fly. Slow into first. Steps down first. Yeah. Grizz system now played, and he's already singled in this game. Right field. The run scores from third. It's 4-1-1.
Wasting no time there. Those are the ones you dream about. Once in the game, you're just hoping you get in a ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of speed, right on top of it.
And that one is lit in the air. Grizz settles under it. Looks the squeeze on that one, and that one needed it. But they pick up one run on the RBI single as the A's are on top. This is A's baseball on the show Bay Area. Back in Seattle, John is with you. And look on the board for a transition. For a strike.
He's been efficient in this one. First pitch strike that is over 70%. That's well above average. That's what's allowed to pitch well to this point.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slur.
Really love the technique right there. They don't love the catcher on the same page.
Pitch up next to the Mariners. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And here it comes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Chilom stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and fires. Swung on, belted. Griffey going back some more. And it's gone. It deflected off of him and over for a home run. That one barely got out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and they close the gap. It's 4-2.
On the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Next is the designated hitter, Jordan Walker. Doubled in his first AB. And ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And it is 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Here's Smith with the payoff pitch. Stays alive. The pitch. Got it by him for the K. Seattle gets a little closer on this solo homer. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, here's a speed threat, Buck O'Neil.
Number 22, Buck
And a pitch.
O'Neil.
Up the middle. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman,
Bryson Stott, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Swing and a ball popped up and makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Tony Gwynn up next for the A's. Out to short, Crawford. On to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the A's are gone in order. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's some real power at the plate. Jake Berger. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, these Mariners being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Siri swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Siri over at first with 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Another 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. Fly ball to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Next to hit, Professor Avalos. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And now it's even up.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. The 2-2. Check swing. No appeal. And that one popped to short. And puts the squeeze on that. And the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. Casey Sadler on to pitch out of the pen here. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Well struck right field.
Number 65.
Grisham drop step going back. And that one is gone. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add on. It's 5-2.
welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now here is T.J. Friedel. There's a swing and a drive. Pulls it in on the warning track. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Gabriel Moreno. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And he deals. Base hit, center field.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Man at first with one gone. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. Moreno makes the turn at second.
Couple of singles back to back. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from.
Bounce to the left side. And it gets by him. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 6-2. First and second, one out. And next is the designated hitter, Hilton Smith. Lifted in the air, right center field. Grisham settles under it. Out number 2. So up next, Buck O'Neil. Bounce back to the mound. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 2 runs in the inning on 4 hits. Bottom of the 6th. And now for Seattle, number 40. Smith back to work. And that drops in for a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next one is off the plate. And that's ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The 1-2. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. Swing and a ball popped up. And it drops in.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Friedel hauls it in, 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. And that's in for a strike. Grisham, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one down the line. O'Neil steps on the bag. Play made. That ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They still trail it here. On the mound now, Diego Castillo. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Out to short, Crawford. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Digging in for Oakland, Tony Gwynn. 1 for 3. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And there's a foul ball. Right side. Grisham settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing there for the 8th. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the DH, Jordan Walker. There's a strike. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. And the batter now, Jake Berger.
At the ball.
And downstairs.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Popped up. Hauls it in for the out. And now it's Jose Siri. That one clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
1's the count.
Walker leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
That's in.
And now the count is even. High chopper to third. And he grabs it in foul ground. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Junior pulls it down, and that's the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Zach Pop. This is his 3rd time out this year. Here's the left fielder, TJ Friedel. The pitch. And it goes just foul.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air out to left. And there's 1 down. Next up for the A's, Gabriel Moreno. It's softly on the ground left side. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
That's towards center. Siri in position. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Professor Avalos. And fouled off.
Man, this has been impressive. Just now getting to 100 pitches as we start this 8th inning. He's given them a lot of length, and we'll see just how much longer they'll let him go.
Base hit.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come natural.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Next offering is in for a strike. Avalos, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Popped in the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down. Man at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mitch Garver. Now fly ball to right center. Gwynn has a beat on it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Kirby Yates.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Ripped on a line to center. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Now the A's designated hitter, Hilton Smith. Line drive, hauls it in for the out. And now the first baseman, Buck O'Neil. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Matt Brash appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. The 1-0. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's 2 down. Now here is Bryson Stott. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off. Back at T-Mobile Park, we head to the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really good job keeping that one fair down the line. He let that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate travel just long enough
To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least one out of it.
So digging in, Jake Berger. There's the strike. And a swing and a miss there. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count. First and second here, no outs. And the righty deals. That one the other way, and a base hit. Geloff headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
The 1-0 from Smith. Just missed.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate. A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
1 strike.
No outs, runners at first and second. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. The tying run at the plate.
1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. Fired to second.
Out.
That's a double play. The ball game is over.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
6-3 our final score. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victory.